On October 9th, 2024, a group of explorers decided to venture into a haunted forest, looking for an adventure that would become something far darker than they expected. As they were trekking through the woods, they came across a disturbing sight: an eerie humanoid creature hanging from a rope swing tied to a tree. The creature was unnervingly pale, and its face was blank, void of any recognizable features. Its long, thin limbs swung unnaturally, moving in ways that seemed impossible for a human body. The group stood frozen, their hearts pounding in their chests. They couldn't make sense of what they were seeing. Was it a ghost, a cryptid, or something else entirely? The encounter left them with more questions than answers. Realizing they couldn't handle the situation any longer, the explorers fled in terror, running as fast as they could. What do you think they saw? Was it something supernatural, or was there a more logical explanation? In one of his most chilling explorations, YouTube adventurer JRP World discovered an abandoned house deep in a dense forest, far away from civilization.
This picnic table just showing up against that tree. Wonder how or why the heck that got like that. But anyways, there's like a really giant house up here we're gonna check out. It looks really creepy from here. This is just nuts. Just this abandoned house in the middle of the woods. Like legit in the middle of the woods. There's not a road around for like a mile. We're in an abandoned campground, wandering around in the woods, and we come across this monster. Beautiful old stone abandoned house. We're going. We gotta explore.
Despite a prominent "Do Not Enter" sign posted outside, he was determined to go inside and see what lay within.
Do not enter. Somebody took the time to climb up there and paint that. Let's see what's in the trash. I wonder if there's any dates.
Hey, Caitlin. I see that you're first like on this.
Hi.
Guess it says hi.
As he entered the decaying structure, the air grew thick with an unsettling atmosphere. Broken walls and scattered debris littered the floor, and there was a dark, narrow tunnel leading into the unknown.
It's not blood, obviously, but it looks like it. Wow, this is a very creepy looking house.
His investigation took an even darker turn when JRP found a trail of red liquid on the floor. Initially, he feared it was blood, but he quickly dismissed it as paint. However, the walls told a different story. Disturbing graffiti marked every surface with words like "dead" and "body." It was clear something sinister had been going on here.
Okay, so that is literally probably the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's really slowly moving back and forth.
The worst part came when JRP entered the attic. Hanging from a rope was a doll. At first it was motionless, but then it started swaying and spinning on its own. Terrified, JRP decided it was time to leave. Was the house connected to dark rituals? Was it cursed? Or was it all part of some elaborate prank? On September 5th, 2024, Josh, the calm and seasoned adventurer behind Camping with Josh, set off on a camping trip in a deep, ancient forest in England.
All right. You guys gonna think I planned this? I didn't. I think Halloween's coming up, isn't it? Okay. This is a bit weird. Well then,
After setting up his camp, everything seemed quiet. But soon, he began hearing footsteps nearby, which immediately put him on edge. Each time he checked the area, there was nothing to be found, but the noises persisted.
I'm just literally sat over there, trimming the wood down, cutting it down how I like it. And I can just hear some mad movement going on in those bushes over there. I can't tell if it's like the rainfall just making quite a commotion, or there may be rabbits or deers maybe walking through, or any dog walkers or whatever, I don't know. Bit spooky. It'd be just the rain anyway. But I don't know why I let these things play on my mind sometimes. It happens, you know, guys, it happens. Literally, camping out solo is a wonderful thing for many reasons. But sometimes your mind just plays tricks on you.
At first, Josh tried to brush it off, thinking it was just animals or the wind. But as the footsteps grew louder and closer, a sense of unease began to grow.
I'm finding it really difficult. There was birds singing, and I've just noticed they've just stopped singing. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they be singing? I'm finding it really difficult to focus. Lovely little spot. Lovely food to be cooked. And a night under stars.
By the time dusk was approaching, Josh couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right.
Hello?
He packed up his gear and decided to leave the area before nightfall. His instincts proved to be on point. As he left the forest, he couldn't help but feel like something or someone was watching him. Had he narrowly escaped a dangerous situation? In Sam Houston National Forest, Montgomery, Texas, a police officer's body cam captured the harrowing rescue of 3 young children who had gone missing after wandering off while playing. The children, ages 2, 6, and 7, had strayed from their parents the previous night while playing near a creek bed. When they didn't return, the parents called for help, and the officer was sent out to search the dense woods.
Come out! Can y'all come to me? Come to me!
The officer called out, searching tirelessly through the thick underbrush. After what felt like hours, he finally found the children huddled together. They were tired, but unharmed. The officer offered his jacket to keep them warm and reassured them as he led them back to safety. When his phone's compass failed to guide them, the officer called in backup and had the responders activate sirens to help confirm the direction. After 20 minutes of navigating through the woods, the officer and the children met up with first responders, bringing them to safety. Thanks to the officer's determination and teamwork, the children were unharmed and reunited with their worried parents. In Fairfax County, Virginia, a creepy urban legend has haunted locals for decades. The story of the Bunnyman, a man dressed in a bunny suit who reportedly attacks people at night.
No! There it is! There it is, guys! Hold on! No! Stop! No, we're not going under this! No! No, here it is! Ah!
The tale began in 1970 when a man in a creepy bunny suit threw a hatchet at a couple parked near Burke, Virginia. Although police never caught the man, the legend quickly grew, with more reports of strange encounters.
Described as dressed in a bunny suit, attacked a couple that were parked in a car near Burke, Virginia. Apparently is said to have confronted them with some kind of a line having to do with your trespassing or something close to that, and threw a hatchet through the car window.
Over the years, people claimed to see the Bunny Man near a specific bridge in the area, and the bridge became infamous, eventually earning the nickname Bunny Man Bridge.
Right behind me is Bunny Man's Bridge. So if you guys don't know, apparently there was a psychopath that would dress as a bunny and kill people.
Locals have reported seeing strange figures in bunny suits, and there are even rumors of the Bunny Man chasing people away or leaving unsettling symbols on the bridge's walls.
Apparently he hides in the woods near here.
Though the authorities never found any concrete evidence to support the legend, the eerie reputation of the Bunnyman lingers in the area. Is it a haunting, a prank, or a legend blown out of proportion? Whatever the truth is, the story continues to send chills down the spines of those who dare to venture near Bunny Man Bridge. On February 6, 2019, Sergey, a Russian YouTuber known for exploring remote areas, embarked on a solo adventure into the forests of Siberia. He had heard strange tales from a local hunter about eerie occurrences in the area and decided to document his findings. After filming some birds and setting up camp, Sergey settled in for the night. But as the hours passed, odd noises began to echo through the dense woods. The sounds were faint at first, but soon they grew louder and more distinct. Sergey, camera in hand, ventured deeper into the forest to investigate. As the noises intensified, Sergey became increasingly uneasy.
Твою мать.
What really unsettled him was the unmistakable sound of a woman crying in the distance.
Тихо. Пошли, пошли, пошли. Ох, блядь, чуть не упал.
Тихо, братан. Запыхался нахуй. Тихо. Там где-то, блядь. А ну-ка, пошли. Пошли, блядь. Прилазь аккуратно. Опа. Опять нахуй.
Paranoia set in as he realized he was alone in the middle of nowhere, unsure whether he was hearing something natural or something far more sinister.
Прилазь аккуратно. Опа. Опять нахуй. О-о-о.
In a panic, Sergei fired his gun into the darkness, hoping to scare away whatever might be out there.
Ты чё, блядь? Давай, блядь. Блин, нахуй. Туда давай, блядь. На дерево, нахуй. Не боись, не боись, не боись. Тихо, осторожно. Блядь, ни вниз не улети. Тихо.
After a tense wait, he decided it was best to leave and quickly packed up, still unsure about what exactly he had encountered in the forest. Back in October 2021, a man found himself hopelessly lost in a dark, thick forest. Strange noises echoed around him as he made his way through, and he called out, hoping for some sign of life, but got nothing in return. Then something caught his eye. A figure lying in the dirt suddenly crawled toward him, clearly on the hunt for his brain. Panicked, he ran as fast as he could, but not before getting knocked to the ground.
Nang! Oi! Nang, sorry! Peter! Hey! Ah! Ah!
Lying there in the dark, terrified and alone, he looked around but saw nothing. Apparently, it's crawling with brain-hungry zombies. Did the zombie give up, or is something else about to attack?
Was? Hey! Hey, Jordan! Come on! Ah! 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 Ah!
Whatever it is, you definitely don't want to be the next one lost in this forest. In a quiet forest, a motion-triggered trail camera, set up by a hunter to track wildlife, captured an eerie image. The camera, positioned near a water reservoir in the forest area, picked up a strange white figure standing alone in the otherwise empty woods. The hunter, who had set up the camera, confirmed there was no one in the area at the time of the photo, adding to the mystery. The figure was distant and hard to make out, but it appeared to be humanoid. The forest was eerily silent, and there were no signs of human activity around. Was the image a simple illusion caused by a bug close to the lens? Or could it be something more sinister, like a figure hiding in the forest, aware of the camera? The strange, distant figure and the strange circumstances surrounding it raised unsettling questions. Despite the possible explanation of a bug, the idea of something more disturbing lurking in the woods felt hard to shake. Hannah, a pharmacist and content creator behind the YouTube channel Dr. Hannah Straight, shares her love for nature and outdoor living from her Ford truck. She covers outdoor adventures, vehicle life hacks, and her work with natural and botanical supplements. A Duquesne University graduate, Hannah blends her pharmaceutical knowledge with an adventurous lifestyle, inspiring followers with fitness, health, and outdoor explorations, even in harsh environments like winter storms and remote hot springs. One evening, alone in a remote area, Anna decided to camp in her truck, far from civilization. Strange sounds quickly surrounded her vehicle, as if something was circling, searching.
The switch I'm going to use if I see whatever it was lurking in the woods. I'm going to flip the lights on, turn the camera on, and hopefully I can get it on camera. Well, I didn't get much sleep last night for obvious reasons because I had an unidentified creature crawling around in the cab of my truck. And tonight, I want to stay up all night so I can potentially catch it on camera, so...
Feeling vulnerable but unwilling to leave, she chose to stay and keep watch.
Did you see that thing? I wonder if the outside camera got it. I don't know what that thing was, but that was insane. I've never seen anything like that creature before. It's just ripping through the woods. It is terrifying, and I need to get out of here right now. I gotta go. This is insane. I gotta shut
The night grew quiet, but just as she thought it was over, she spotted something moving strangely and quickly between the trees. It wasn't an animal, nor did it seem human. Scared and unsure, Hannah decided the best choice was to leave. Two vloggers were quietly exploring a snow-covered forest one night when they heard unsettling noises echoing through the trees. The sounds were distant but unmistakable. They switched to their night vision camera, hoping to capture whatever was making the noise. It wasn't long before they spotted something moving in the distance. A figure, draped in a large blanket, was walking through the woods alone. The sight of a person in such an isolated and cold area immediately struck them as strange. They began following the figure, keeping a safe distance, unsure of what they might be walking into. After some time, they found a car parked in a remote area of the forest, but the mysterious figure had disappeared by the time they arrived. The vloggers speculated that the person might have been hiding something, perhaps even a body, but without concrete evidence, it was hard to say for sure. However, the vloggers themselves weren't exactly innocent in the situation. They too had no good reason to be in the woods at night, which made their story seem questionable. Was it a simple misunderstanding, or did they stumble upon something far more sinister hiding in the forest that night? Fanatic, a popular YouTube explorer, and his friend Jack Juan decided to camp in the notorious Freetown Forest in Massachusetts, one of the most haunted places in the world. Freetown Forest has a dark and eerie reputation, with stories of satanic rituals, mysterious disappearances, and unsettling phenomena. On September 2nd, 2023, despite knowing that camping was prohibited, they set up camp in a hidden spot deep in the woods, far from any roads or people.
To get through the trees, but this is weird. I felt like if we went off like a regular trail, then you know, like everyone goes over there. I feel like we had to go somewhere where like people don't normally go.
Even in the daylight, the atmosphere felt off. They heard strange sounds, laughter, and quiet conversations that seemed to come from nowhere, making them uneasy. As night fell, the air grew colder, and the forest around them seemed to close in. The eerie noises continued, and strange feelings of being watched made them increasingly uncomfortable.
No, don't be for real.
Brenton,
Don't be for real.
you're telling me you didn't hear that branch break? I swear.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Anybody out there? Don't you son of a...
This is the worst PB&J I've ever seen in my life. This better be for you, because I'm not eating it.
By the way, we're living off peanut butter and jelly right now. I'm trying just to talk and have a bunch of light on because we're actually just terrified. So that's good. I also do not have a knife, so I am using this machete to spread the peanut butter.
Hopefully there's not no bear that attacks us, then he's just going to want to eat us more.
Oh my god, if there was a bear, we would be absolutely screwed right now. I feel like that's like their favorite thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I completely forgot that there's bears out here.
Oh, wait, what?
We're not in Texas. There is like actual plenty of... What? You heard something? Oh my god, oh my god, did you just, did something just touch me?
What?
Like, shine the light that way, shine the actual big light that way.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
Oh my god, holy f. Maybe it was just like the tent rubbing up my back. No, dude, that's not what that was. There's no way.
The way you're straddling me, I know you're scared.
Look at my hands. I don't know if it's probably like the fact that we're out here and that's like tripping me out, but I swear when I turned right there, something like through the tent just like touched my back.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
There's no way. I like that's the only thing like keeping me okay right now. That there's no way that's absolutely possible. Unless there's someone behind me right now and they're just listening to me talk about this. That's the only way that would be possible. Oh my god, dude, look at my hands. I can't stop shaking, bro.
At some point, both Finn and Jack couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. As the night grew darker, the atmosphere became more intense, and they felt an overwhelming sense of dread.
Shut up.
We're tripping out right now. We've heard a few things. One that I thought was a scream, but I'm now thinking it's a fox. Foxes kind of sound like that.
I don't think it was a fox.
Okay.
Unable to calm their nerves, they decided to leave in the morning, their unease growing with every step they took.
What is that?
What is making that sound?
It sounds like a bird. Okay, it got a little bit creepier because now we have this on top, so you really cannot see out of the tent. Bro, why does it sound like someone is crying? I'm out. I don't know what to do because I'm not doing that. That'll forever be a no from me. Yeah, walking out of there took so unbelievably long. Oh, that night really tripped me out. All right, we need to go grab our stuff. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know where my phone is. I'm hoping it's wrapped up in that tent somewhere.
They fled in a panic, unsure of what had really been lurking in Freetown Forest that night. A trail camera set up deep in the wilderness captured a mysterious figure wearing a strange mask. The man was seen walking around the area, gathering items from the ground, seemingly aware of the camera's presence. Several frames show him looking directly at the lens, which adds to the strange atmosphere. What was he doing in the woods? Was it just a curious person or something more unsettling? The man's odd behavior and awareness of the camera make him more creepy. A trail camera, typically used to capture wildlife, recorded something very unusual in the woods. One night, it caught a black figure moving quickly behind trees. The figure only appeared for a split second, but it was enough to spark curiosity. The footage was shared on TikTok, where viewers speculated wildly about what it could be. Some thought it looked like a gorilla, while others noticed that its movement was more human-like. The camera owner, who had used the trail cam for years to monitor animals, claimed he had never seen anything like this before. With only a few seconds of footage and no clear explanation, the mystery remains unsolved. Was it some kind of animal? Or was it something even stranger, like a cryptid or something supernatural? A peaceful park became the scene of a strange and unsettling sight when CCTV footage captured something unusual. At first, the creature appeared to be a bear, but as it moved through the trees, something was off. The way it walked was unlike any bear the viewers had ever seen. Upon closer inspection, the creature's face looked oddly like that of a werewolf. Some online images started circulating, claiming to show what was in the video, and opinions were divided. Some believed it was simply a decaying animal, possibly a bear or a wolf, that had been affected by disease. However, the creature's thin, human-like hind legs and its animalistic face suggested something far more bizarre. Could it be a mutated animal, or was it something out of a horror story? The debate raged online, with people still unsure whether it was a decaying animal or something far more sinister, like a werewolf. An elk hunter in Idaho had a terrifying encounter with a mountain lion while hiking in the wilderness. The hunter was making his way through dense brush when the lion suddenly appeared, moving toward him with alarming speed.
Get back.
Startled, the hunter pulled out his Glock 27 and fired a shot, hoping to scare the lion away. The shot startled the animal, but it didn't retreat. Instead, it kept coming closer, forcing the hunter to fire a second shot. This time, the lion finally backed off and disappeared into the dense jungle. The hunter, still shaken by the close call, realized how lucky he was to have had his weapon with him. If he hadn't been carrying the gun, there's no telling what would have happened. The encounter left him feeling vulnerable, especially knowing that the lion could have attacked him again in a fit of rage. But luckily, it didn't. A Bigfoot encounter video went viral in September 2024, showing a chilling interaction between two men and the elusive creature. The men, one armed with a rifle and the other filming, ventured deep into the woods in search of Bigfoot.
Rick, I'm going back to the camp.
After some time, they finally found what they were looking for, but things quickly took a dangerous turn. The footage captures a clear close-up of Bigfoot's face, showing its human-like features as it walked around. As the men tried to get closer, one of them, feeling threatened by the massive creature, fired a shot at it. Instead of retreating, Bigfoot became enraged and attacked them in retaliation. The video, titled, "This is what happens when you shoot at a Bigfoot," shows the creature charging toward them. In the chaos, the men were able to escape unharmed, but the footage they uploaded left everyone questioning what really happened in those woods. Was Bigfoot just defending itself, or was it a more sinister encounter? In 1982, two military officers filmed a top-secret mission that was said to be investigating a UFO crash site. The footage shows a strange, thin creature that appears to be hiding behind a tree. As the camera zooms in, The creature moves further into the shadows, trying to avoid detection. The video claimed that the military had captured several beings, along with wreckage from a UFO, and that both were taken to a secret government facility for further study. Over the years, this footage has sparked heated debates. Some believe the video is proof of extraterrestrial life, while others think it's a hoax designed to stir up controversy. The creature in the video looks unlike anything most people have seen, making it difficult to dismiss. Was this an actual alien caught on camera? Or is there another explanation? Despite years of speculation, the truth remains hidden, and the video continues to fuel conspiracy theories and discussions. A man in India had an unsettling experience while walking through a forest at night, and he caught it all on video. The man, clearly scared, was filming the dark surroundings when he heard a strange snorting sound up ahead. Terrified, he began running, but when he slowed down the footage, he noticed something eerie following him. Two figures, appearing humanoid but unnervingly faceless, were trailing him in the shadows. They seemed similar to the infamous Slender Man, but smaller in size. The video has sparked intense debate about whether the figures were indeed Slender Man or something else entirely. Could it have been a prank? Or was this a real encounter with something supernatural? While biking through a forest trail, a man encountered something that would leave him questioning reality. As he pedaled along, he noticed a figure crawling on the ground, groaning in pain. The man on the ground appeared to be in severe distress, but the situation was odd. How did he end up there? What had happened to him? The biker didn't know whether to help or leave the man for safety's sake. Something about the whole situation felt off. Was this a medical emergency, or was it something more sinister? The biker, unsure of the man's condition, had to make a quick decision. Would you have rushed to help, or would you have been too afraid to get involved, fearing for your own safety? A fisherman filming by the Kagawa River in Japan had an experience he would never forget. As he recorded the scenery, he noticed strange boar marks on nearby trees, something that immediately caught his attention. However, his curiosity quickly turned into panic when a massive black bear charged at him. The fisherman grabbed a nearby branch and fought the bear off, using it as a weapon while screaming loudly to scare it away. Just as he thought he was in the clear, he backed away only to feel something cold and coiled beneath his hand. A pit viper, ready to strike. With his heart racing, the fisherman pulled his hand back just in time to avoid the snake's deadly fangs. Miraculously, he escaped unharmed, despite the terrifying bear and snake encounter. While biking through the West Midlands in the UK, a man's GoPro captured something that would leave anyone wondering about the supernatural. As he rode along a forest trail, he noticed a woman dressed in what appeared to be historical clothing walking through the woods. At first, the biker thought nothing of it, but as he got closer, the woman noticed him. Without warning, she disappeared into the trees, as if vanishing into thin air. Her sudden disappearance left the biker puzzled. Who was she? And why was she dressed like that? Was it a prank? Or something more strange? Her behavior and attire didn't fit the setting, and the man was left with more questions than answers. Some online viewers speculated that she might have been a ghost or some other kind of paranormal entity. What is your opinion on this? One night, a woman was driving down a lonely, desolate road that ran through a dense forest. As she drove, she spotted a shadowy figure in the distance, standing still along the edge of the road. At first, she thought it might just be an illusion, but as she got closer, the figure began to move toward her car. The closer it got, the more she could make out its features: long arms and a large, imposing body. It looked almost like Bigfoot, with a hulking presence that sent a wave of panic through her. The encounter was so terrifying that she wasn't sure whether she had just seen a person or something much more sinister. All she knew was that she had narrowly avoided a confrontation with something that didn't seem to belong to this world. A group of kids were filming a fun parkour video in a park, completely unaware of the creepy figure lurking in the background. While they were laughing and joking, a dark figure stood motionless behind a line of trees, watching them.
Oh, so today we're gonna be doing awesome parkour! 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 Yeah! Yeah!
The boys, caught up in their fun, didn't notice it at first, continuing with their carefree activities. But every now and then, the camera caught glimpses of the figure, standing still in the shadows. Then, there was a brief moment when the camera picked up another man in the background, who seemed completely ordinary and just blended into the scene.
Okay, go!
But moments later, the eerie figure reappeared, its presence more unsettling than before. The figure stood still in the shadows, with an unnatural posture that seemed too still and too perfect to be human. Was it someone simply observing the kids, or was it something far darker? The unsettling nature of the encounter raised a lot of questions. In 1997, a camera was discovered deep in a forest, 2 miles from Emerson County, and handed over to local authorities. The footage captured on the camera was unsettling and unlike anything the authorities had ever seen before. The video started off like any other nature footage, showing a typical forest scene. But things quickly took a strange turn when the camera captured a shadowy figure moving silently through the trees, blending in with the surroundings as if it was part of the forest itself.
Over there, look, over there. You see that?
What the hell?
Wait, that was it again, right there.
The figure crouched low to the ground and then lunged at a pair of hikers who were walking nearby.
Wait.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
Okay, fuck.
The strange, inhuman sounds it made sent chills down their spines as they ran, and the camera eventually fell to the ground, still recording disturbing noises. The footage left viewers questioning whether this was a new, undiscovered creature or something far more terrifying. Zach, the YouTuber behind the Into the Void channel, returned to a creepy tunnel in Colorado Springs that had previously left him shaken.
This tunnel that I'm going to head to, what happened is him and I went in, and pretty far down the tunnel we heard this weird noise, like it sounded like a scream, but it didn't sound like it was a human scream. It sounded more animalistic, and I was shining my light, and for probably 4 seconds or so I saw this like emaciated looking creature, and I'm 5'9", and I think it was pretty much taller than me, and we just dipped the fuck out of there. And so basically what happened is I made a Reddit post about this experience because I've never really believed necessarily in humanoids or anything like that. Like, I know a lot of people have had experiences with them, and it's not that I don't discount that. I just am somewhat skeptical. But after this,
The tunnel was known for strange occurrences, and Zach had experienced something unsettling there before.
There it is. Jeez, dude, I really don't want to go down here again.
As he ventured deeper into the darkness, he suddenly heard a loud, animal-like scream echoing through the tunnel. His heart raced as he realized that he wasn't alone.
Let's get into it and just make sure this is set up good. Okay.
He noticed fresh, wet footprints on the ground, and the unsettling feeling that something or someone was following him started to grow.
I need to take a breather.
In a panic, Zach bolted back toward the entrance of the tunnel, narrowly escaping whatever was lurking inside.
What the fuck? Nope. I'm dipping out. Fuck this shit. I don't know what that is. Oh fuck.
He later described seeing something tall and humanoid inside the tunnel, which made him believe that whatever was in there wasn't just a wild animal. It might have been something far more dangerous and unknown. What was really lurking in that tunnel, waiting for its next visitor? A YouTuber stumbled upon something strange deep in the woods of northwestern Illinois. Hidden away, he found 2 massive concrete buildings that looked like they hadn't been touched in years.
Okay, so here are the bunkers. Out in the middle of nowhere here.
Intrigued, he ventured inside, but what he found there sent a chill down his spine. The buildings were covered with disturbing symbols, many of them satanic in nature. As he explored further, he heard strange noises echoing through the structures, noises that seemed out of place in such an abandoned setting.
Hey! Very weird noises in here. Oh shit. There's some sort of satanic ritual going on here.
Some people believe these buildings were once used as radar stations or military bunkers, but the symbols and the strange, almost sinister atmosphere suggested that they might have served a darker purpose, perhaps for rituals or other occult activities. The building's true history is a mystery, but the eerie feeling that filled the air inside made it clear that something unsettling had happened there. What exactly were these structures used for? Could they be linked to something far darker than anyone imagined? A trail cam owner retrieved footage from his camera, set up in the woods, and was shocked by what he found. The first photo showed a faint, pale figure partially visible in the corner of the screen. Only its head, shoulder, and a part of its arm were showing. The second photo revealed the figure more clearly, and it was even more disturbing. It was standing in the mist, its thin, spindly limbs visible, and its body appeared unnaturally slender. But the most unsettling part was its head. The figure's head was tilted sideways in a way that resembled an alien or something far beyond human. Some people believe this is proof of an extraterrestrial presence caught on camera, while others argue that it's nothing more than a hoax or an optical illusion. Whatever the truth is, the image left viewers stunned and questioning what they were seeing. Was this an actual being, or was it a manipulated image designed to create fear?
¿Qué es eso, güey? Loco, no mames. Eso es una guay, güey. Eso es una guay, güey. No mames, mira, güey.
A bizarre video surfaced, showing a humanoid creature moving eerily on all fours through a dark forest. The figure's movements were unnerving, as it scurried away from the camera, disappearing into the shadows. Many people who watched the video immediately drew comparisons to the mythical Nahual, a shapeshifter from Mesoamerican folklore. According to legend, Nahuales can transform into animals, often under specific conditions, and the creature in the video seemed to resemble these ancient descriptions of the shape-shifting beings. The figure had elongated limbs, strange features, and a way of moving that made it look anything but human. Viewers were fascinated by the footage and speculated whether this creature was a real-life Nahual, brought to life from the pages of folklore. But could the video be showcasing a legendary being or just a clever trick of the camera? In a chilling piece of footage, strange humanoid figures were seen carrying an injured one through an eerie, dimly lit scene. The figures didn't look like anything from this world, and their appearance raised more questions than answers. The first humanoid figure seemed to be badly hurt, and its companions were struggling to carry it away. What was even more unsettling was that these figures didn't resemble any known human or animal. Their movements were unnatural, and the surrounding environment added an eerie, surreal tone to the video. Viewers were left wondering if this was the work of a clever hoax, or if the footage was authentic and showing something otherworldly. Some speculated that these figures could be alien or some form of supernatural beings, but there's no clear explanation. Whether it was real or fake, the video's strange nature left people feeling deeply disturbed. What do you think about this? On April 16, 2017, YouTuber Lewis Clark and his friends decided to explore an abandoned train in a remote forest.
So today, I am here in the middle of the woods. I'm here with Brandon from UK Urbex and here with Ant from Death in Asbestos. This video is crazy. We're out in the middle of nowhere exploring an abandoned train.
What began as a typical urban exploration quickly took a dark turn when one of his friends discovered something truly disturbing.
You guys, this train, it's been quite fun to explore, to be honest. There's not much there, but like, should we get like some photos up here for college or something? But yeah, no, obviously me and Brandon and we explored most of the train. It's pretty cool. We'll circle around quick and then probably get going, so yeah.
Hidden inside one of the train cars was a blood-stained cloth, and when it was moved, they found a body underneath.
Guys, then we'll come, let's go.
What the?
What is that? What? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Just go, just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we need to get out.
Fucking go, 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 go.
That shit. Come on.
Fuck! Ugh. There's mud everywhere, Ant. Wait, is that a body? Is that a body? We need to call the policeman.
The group was horrified, and panic set in as they realized the severity of what they had stumbled upon. They immediately rushed to leave the area and contacted the authorities. As soon as they could, they uploaded the footage online to share their shocking discovery. However, the video raised questions. Some viewers doubted its authenticity and suggested it was staged for views, while others were genuinely unsettled by what they saw. Lewis firmly insisted that the footage was real, but the question still lingers. Was it really a body, or was it part of a carefully planned hoax to gain attention? What do you say? Is it real or staged? Tell us in the comments below. And to get more chills, watch this next video.